everyone, welcome to Life's Loving Hands group. I just wanted to give a little introduction about what this group actually is. Please excuse my handwriting, but this 16-week course is basically about life and how life works and are we really getting the most out of our lives. What I want to do right now is show you two books that I actually use myself that have tremendously been a godsend for my life specifically. And that would be I Never Knew I Had a Choice. When I saw this book in a course that I took, I couldn't put it down. This book is amazing. It lets you know that you do have choices in life. The other book, which I think is really important to people, the Self-Esteem Workbook by Dr. Schiraldi. A lot of people think that they have very good esteem, very good qualities about themselves, but deep down inside and down to the core, they may really have some issues that need to be ironed out. So if you take a look at the board, we see right here, where am I now? Are we where we want to be in life, or do we want to do more? Do we want to go further in our lives, whether it be in relationships, love and friendship? Depression, are we having issues with depression, abuse, anger, grief? Do we have low self-worth? Are we having financial issues? Do we have lack of resources? Are we having issues with career, gender issues, or are we just stuck? A lot of the times our issues come in because we are just stuck. So today, I'm just going to give you a little introductory about what I am going to do with this course. And starting out in I Never Knew I Had a Choice by Gerald Corey and his wife Mary Ann Corey. The first chapter, and I'm going to ask you guys to take out a pen, paper, whatever you need to do to jot this down. But the first chapter is an invitation to personal learning and growth. And that's what I'm inviting you to do. To personally learn about yourselves and to really dig deep down in the core of who you are to be the best that you can be. Where am I now? The way this works is you're going to go through each chapter, you're going to read the chapters, we're going to talk about them and discuss them. But in the beginning of each chapter, it actually gives you a survey to take of yourself. And I really, really want you to be honest with yourselves about this. And what you do is, for chapter 1, it goes from 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. And we'll start with question 1. And after these questions, I'm going to turn the camera off and let you guys ponder over these things throughout the weekend until the next video next week. But question 1, I believe I can influence the course of my life through my choices. Do you believe that to be true most of the time? Much of the time? Some of the time? Or none of the time? And that's a huge one. It's very important to know if you are in control of your own choices or not. Question 2. I have a good sense of the areas in my life that I can change and those aspects that I cannot change. Number 3. Generally, I have been willing to pay the price for taking personal risks involved in choosing for myself. Are you taking risks to get yourself together? Are you taking risks in your life? Are you taking positive risks or negative risks? Number 4, it is within my power to change even if others around me do not change. And that's a big one. We know that sometimes some of the people we can have surrounded around ourselves might get stuck in their own habits and their own lifestyles, and we might want to move forward. And sometimes we have to cut those people off. Not all the time, but we have to have our own sense of self within our own being so that we don't get caught up into that negativity from the outside. Number 5, happiness and success are largely related to a sense of belonging and to social connectedness. Number 6, our present personality is determined both by who and what we have been and by the person we hope to become. Number 7, at their deepest core, people are good and can be tested and trusted to move forward in a positive way. And how do you feel about that? At their deepest core, people are good and can be trusted to move forward in a positive way. And that's actually a social justice issue. Do we believe that people are able to be trusted? Can we trust people with ourselves? Can we trust ourselves? How do you feel about that? And last but not least, number 8, am I an active learner? I am an active learner. Are you an active learner? Do you participate in reading and studying and researching things that will help improve your life? So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with these 8 questions that you can label, 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Just food for thought for this introductory lesson, and I'll have more of a lesson next week. And thank you so much. And if you have any of these things, relationships, love and friendship, depression, abuse, anger, grief, low self-worth, having financial issues, anything up here on the board, there'll be more. Please take the time to do research, study what your topic is, try to figure out what you can do to reach out to become unstuck. Thank you.